Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? How's everybody doing? And today, BlackGhostFace is back with another big 3-part video of RWBY. Last week was a crazy trip. Now we're going to be moving into the next part. That's a pothy of what I call, aka the Grim um 096, the Grim SCP. Yes, that was terrifying. That's terrifying. The fact that we're not strong, we're not ferocious, but we're like mentally dangerous to where we have the power to sap your will. Like, we're the opposite of willpower. We will take all of that away. All of that. Can you imagine? I mean, like, the fact that your power, let's say you like fully rested, fully ready to fight, but they had the power to sap that to where you are just you're like so calm to where I'm sleepy, I'm tired. That's crazy. But they dealt with it though. They dealt with it because that would be the last time I would ever see them look like Morpheus that time from Volume 1. Literally dead inside. No. But if it wasn't for Ruby seeing that face down there, that that would have ended right there. Oh man, I can't imagine what would have happened if she would have dropped that and she did not see that. But now they're on their way. And now, knowing that Maria, grandma over here, she has silver eyes before. Because I don't know, those like goggles or something. I mean, I would love to see her eyes, but not gonna I'm not, I want to say I wonder why, but hopefully I know why she's, wearing goggles. I don't even know those are goggles. But I'm guessing she's, I don't know, blind or something. I'm not sure, but hey, if those are goggles, those are pretty good goggles, like technology glasses or something. I'm not sure, but anyway, we'll be jumping in to the episodes of RWBY. So sit back and relax, enjoy yourselves. Grab your food, your drinks, your takeout order, and everything. Because, like I said, this is gonna be a good movie length video. Y'all already know how it is, folks. You know what gets my attention. If you're new and you want to stay tuned to more RWBY coming your way, now, like I said now here's the thing. On Sundays, now usually every Sunday, yes, you see RWBY, but on some months that shows like 5 Sundays instead of 4 Sundays, there might be a time when on the last Sunday, I might not put out a RWBY video because I don't want to make it to where it's like out of whack in a way. Because like I said, every month I want to make it to where you will see just a whole section, a whole chapter of RWBY. Not just you see a whole chapter, then there's a fifth Sunday, and I gotta put like let's say a chibi or something, right? And then sooner or later it's all out of whack to where you see maybe 3 chapters or whatnot, 3 videos of let's say chibi, and then the last one you see a season right there of RWBY. So I'm trying to keep it organized in a way, folks, because I don't want to just stack them. Well, I am stacking them on top, but like I said, I like to make it organized. So on a like maybe a fifth Sunday, you might not see a RWBY. So I would just say stay tuned for like the next month of a whole new like big Sunday, video, a whole month of that. But anywho, just want to like throw that out there for y'all, just in case you're wondering why y'all not seeing a RWBY episode on a Sunday, on a specific Sunday, or basically the last Sunday of a month if it's like the fifth Sunday. So, just want to throw that out there for y'all, just in case you're wondering. So stab that button down below. I'll continue to give you a show. Now, I ain't wasting no more time. let us enjoy more RWBY story time. Oh, we're going back to that?
Now you understand. I've got to get the relic before it can be secured in Atlas. It's the only way that Salem...
I thought it was a flashback.
It's the only way we can accomplish our goal. You're not the only one who wants RWBY dead. But unfortunately, Salem does not feel the same way. I've been instructed not to kill her. But you have no such orders. You can do as you please. Help me get to Atlas. Help me find her. And the rest is up to you.
Okay. We got ourselves a new deal. I would love to see Neo in a fight. Like a real fight. Well. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, that is very useful. Ooh. That is a useful... Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Either they're bounty hunters
Oh,
or...
that's a fancy trick now, innit? Afraid it comes with a price, though, love.
I don't think you realize who I am.
Of course I do. You're the Grim Reaper. And these are the last 60 seconds of your life.
Really? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Whee. This one got some spunk. So her shield is down. Ooh. 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 Right in the eyes.
It was a close call. I'll give you that. You know, the only reason my master wants you dead is because of your eyes. But soon as you ain't got 'em no more, you might be able to convince me to spare your life. Well, I respect that. A fighter to the end.
Ooh! Ooh!
But I wasn't.
So that was her! Dang!
Hiding soon after.
I can't believe it. You're the Grim Reaper.
Wow.
You're a legend. And then you disappeared.
That explained the eyes.
Just disappear.
You never used your name. Never showed your face. Lots of us thought you were just laying low. Eventually we came to accept that you were probably dead. But the stories about you... I based my weapon off of yours.
Wow.
I wanted to be as good as the Grim Reaper.
Well, I'm nothing but a disappointment, so you're well on your way.
How can you say that?
Child, a huntress is supposed to protect others to the bitter end. But after I lost my eyes, I only ever looked after myself. Even after my surgery, I was too afraid to fight. Afraid someone would find me again. Finish what the others started. You shouldn't aspire to be like me. Especially when some of you are clearly stronger already. It's comforting seeing that your generation seems up to the task of inheriting this world. I'm just sorry I didn't do more to leave it in better shape.
Well, maybe you can do something now. Teach me to use my powers the way you did.
That could work, you know.
It's Sean.
Huh? What?
How?
Hello?
Ruby! Oh, thank you! I've been checking my scroll for your signal since we made it to the city.
The city? Huh? Wait.
They made it. What do you know? Ain't that something? Out of the snowstorm, finally made it to civilization.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We have arrived in Argus.
That's been a long time. Long trip. Well, I would say not that long. Uh-oh.
You boy!
Are you all okay? We were so worried.
It's been kind of a crazy trip.
That's an understatement.
Wait, there's no lady.
I'm so glad you're all safe.
Seriously. You're gonna flop this place. I am so regretting not packing. Hey. I promised, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. It's good to see you guys.
She's a main character, man. Of course she gonna survive.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be.
It's actually one of the largest non-capital cities in all of Remnant.
No way! Oh, wait, wouldn't it be hard to settle something this big away from the main kingdom?
Well, it was, until Mantle showed up.
Wow.
Early settlement attempts by Mistral didn't go well, but colonists from Mantle were able to help them brave the cold climate in return for goods that Solitas couldn't provide.
The two nations work together to create a hybrid city. While it still falls under Mistral domain, Atlas keeps a military presence here to help keep the people safe and to keep trade between the two nations steady.
Well, until recently.
We should probably start looking for a ship.
So, where have you guys been staying?
There you are!
Is that...
Hey, Saf.
Is that?
I can't believe I'm meeting your sister! I have so many questions. Oh, I can give you the rundown later.
Will you guys knock it off?
What? I love telling stories about my baby brother.
I am not a baby! That is a baby.
Yes, you are.
Oh, look at your little face. So, Saffron,
Wow.
you're the only Ark living here?
Yep, moved the second I could. Jean and I are the only two living away from home.
Wow. Got the word help.
Big sis.
I,
Aw, you didn't deny it. Everyone, this is my wife, Terracotta.
Your
Nice
wife?
to meet you.
Why,
Okay.
hello there. Wow, quite a party. You weren't kidding. Hun, could I get some help, please?
And you're sure it's all right if we stay with you? Of course. We're happy to house huntsmen and huntresses.
You all risk so much to keep people like us safe. It's the least we can do. Especially for such an elite huntsman like yourself. Although I will say I was surprised to learn you had students helping you. Is that even legal?
Of course. Think of it as an extended training mission. Trust me, I was a professor. Even went to the same academy as them. And let me tell you, these kids are way better than we were at their age. Well, not better than me, specifically, but a lot of students.
Shut up, there's food!
You know, this is nice, but I already know it's going to be wholesome,
Excuse me, I'll be right
gone.
back.
I already know. I'm used to it now.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, it will be. Tara's a technician for the town's relay tower. Unfortunately, the military's radar system is also housed there. Guess what's been on the fritz lately and who's getting falsely blamed? Me. So, what's your plan for tomorrow?
Well, we're trying to make our way to Atlas. We'll probably start with the military base.
So, we kind of already tried that, and it didn't go super great.
Come on, it couldn't be that bad.
You always say that. And there you go. There you go. Every time someone say, oh, it can't be that bad, or it can't be that big of a deal, That always goes wrong. That's like taboo. That's like a jinx to where every time you say that, it always goes worse. But that's crazy. Because at first, I did not know who that lady was with the Grim Reaper mask on. I did not know. But till right in the eyes, that made it clear to me. Right then and there. That's crazy. Folks, I'm telling you, that was a good backstory. At first I thought, right, when it showed like the what was it? The flashback. I thought it was going to show a flashback or showing Raven and Cinder fighting again, but it only was not. It was just basically Cinder showing Neo the place about, the relic and everything. So now Neo knows. She knows what's going on now. And now they have come to a deal to where, listen, we need to go to Atlas, need to find the girl, and everything is all up to you. Okay? They both have a grudge. I still think Roman is still alive, honestly. I really do, because you can say that, like, okay, remember that episode in Volume 3, right? When Ironwood was on the ship, right? And the robots was hacked to control. You see that it exploded, right? After he said no. It exploded, it crashed, and exploded. You would think a person would be dead from that. Because you usually would have seen them eject from the ship or, parachute, jump out, and all this and that. No, they showed none of that. He survived, though. So, to me, I think Roman survived, too. Because why? I think Roman, he can fight, all right? Him and his Pimp Cane shotgun and everything, Saints Row reference, folks, just in case you didn't know that. Him and his Pimp Cane shotgun, or, grenade launcher, whatever, I think that he has what it takes. He's a good fighter. He ain't no minion. He ain't no White Fang minion. He is like captain level type fighter to where he can handle himself in a fight. So I think that he's still alive. And like I said before, someone found him. He's resting, and sooner or later, once he's back on his feet, he's going to reunite with Neo, and boom, it's going to be like a happy reunion between those two. So, now going back to where I think that was a flashback, basically, showing the Grim Reaper, and let me talk about that weapon. Not only is a double scythe, but it's like magnetic to where it connects to one another. Like it never gets separated. Like you can throw it here, you can have the other one over there, and she pressed that button, and it automatically just comes back. That fight went crazy, okay? And literally, that Faunus girl said it's gonna be the 60 seconds of your life. I counted that. That was like 57 seconds. Right there before time expired. Because you see that in a split second her shield was down. And you see that because if she would have got hit right there, it wouldn't have affected her that way. But man, that's the thing. She did not expect to hit her right in the eyes though. And that right there, it made me realize, at first, okay, here's the thing. I would have known automatically if Maria would have been saying, a flashback to where then it showed her. Then they show her right there in her old days. But no, y'all start with that. I'm thinking this is a whole new character. I would have known that. Because usually most anime shows, right, they always talk about, it began hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. It began centuries ago. You know what I'm saying? Then it shows the person. Oh, okay, so this was Maria back then. But no, right when it showed where she got hit right in the eyes, I'm thinking, whoa. And then that's when Maria started talking, boom, that was her. Oh my God. So, for the first time seeing this, you'd be like, that was her? Whoa. Because, again, it would have started the intro to the flashback. But no, you did the flashback, then you start talking about it. Nah, you can't do that. But, oh well, y'all like to be, surprises and all this and that. But that's fine. That's fine. It's good to know that there was a flashback of Maria back then, and she was the Grim Reaper. And even Crow was like, you are a living legend. He crafted his weapon just because he idolized her. That's crazy. That makes a lot of sense. And you see, RWBY did the same thing. Not just because of the living legend, just because of Crow made his a site because of the living legend. RWBY only did it because she looked up to Crow like that. And he's cool and all that. But dang. But I can say this though, Crow and RWBY could, continue the legend of a Grim Reaper. He wanted to be just as good as a Grim Reaper. And you know what? That's fine. I don't like when people say I'm always better than, the Grim Reaper. I'm always better than the legend. Like, no. It's always good to say that I want to be you, but better. Like, yes, keep that confidence in you to where I want to. You know what? I was going to say that reference, but I'm not going to do that because this is not the type of show I would be saying that. But anyway, moving on. Even though you're literally a retired fighter, but still, it doesn't mean that you can teach the new generation, RWBY, how to use the silver eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her, she could be the next Grim Reaper. You know what I mean? Like, she got silver eyes, she got a scythe, she's good in the fight. So, hey, there you go right there. Right there. Because she's really going to need that against Cinder. Because she got some people that they wants her dead. But moving on to where they finally made it to, Argus and everything. And that's the thing, too. I don't know if they would have seen the city if John never called them. Because when she realized that, wait a minute, I got a signal. And boom, it shows up there and they actually made it. It's nice to see, wholesome moments again. Nice to see the big group back together again. It's also nice to see one of John's family members, though. So that's where they've been staying this whole time. But like I said, folks, we already know that this show, it has like 5% wholesome moments. So we already know in the next 5-10 minutes it's going to be straight back to intense drama moments. And like I said, I am looking forward to seeing that opening, what I said before, that opening when it showed Morpheus in his past, generation transferring to different bodies, and then you see John about to strangle Oscar because you know why? Because they don't know. They don't know the real story. Team RWBY knows, but they don't know. John, Ren, and Nora do not know the real deal about Morpheus and the situation that they're in. Man, I can't wait for the episode. But now they're trying to make their way to Atlas, through the military. And you see that John let them know that, well, we tried that, but that didn't go so great. So now I'm going to see how things are going to go if Team RWBY is at the military base, as y'all saw, to see how things are going to play out. But anywho, we're jumping into the next episode, folks, so sit back and let's enjoy. Here we go.
Come on! You didn't even hear us out!
Our orders are clear. The Mistral Atlas border is closed. Please, have a good day.
But...
A good day!
Hey, if you don't want to believe that I'm friends with Ironwood...
General Ironwood!
Yeah,
Wow.
General Ironwood, then fine. But look, we have Weiss Schnee with us, and we're trying to get her home safely.
Approach!
What are they
Well.
looking at exactly?
You may speak with our commanding officer. We will fetch her at once.
They were kind of...
Super weird? Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, I may know this commanding officer.
That's good, isn't it? If she's your friend, then maybe she'd be more willing to help us.
I wouldn't exactly call us friends.
Acquaintances?
Not quite.
Colleagues?
Warmer.
Warmer?
Enemies?
That's the one.
Wait.
Why?
Oh,
Wait.
yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas. You bring outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list for life.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
Now, let's not give up hope yet. Maybe she's dead.
Introducing Special Operative Caroline Cordovan!
Caroline. Okay.
Witch.
She-devil.
I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time.
Oh, Cordo. You know, they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right up.
My name is Rose, and I was wondering if you would hear us out about...
I've already heard what your other little friends had to say. Miss Rose. What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you let us through!
Nice to see you again as well.
You civilians
Wow.
are clearly incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in Argus. So allow me to say this slowly with smaller words. This base, that relay tower, the very safety of Argus are all gifts from the glorious kingdom of Atlas. And it is my duty to uphold them, as only I have the wit and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
Or maybe Atlas just wanted to get you as far from the kingdom as possible.
You're just like the rest of these Argus ingrates. This city wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return? The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
Please, we know your kingdom had nothing to do with the fall of Beacon. We were there.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's why we need to talk
The General is no coward. Atlas is strong. If all the kingdoms plan to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Do you guys seriously have to do that?
If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home. But the kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
What's that supposed to mean?
I hear that so many times. Wow. Just like that.
Oh yeah? Well, your base looks like a big dumb boot.
Way to show her, Nora.
Okay. That one.
I don't...
Smooth.
I told you we wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas. Together. So, where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
The plan? The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over. I'm going for a drink.
Uncle Crow, I really think we should try and come up with something together.
You don't want to hear it.
What's his problem? It's not your fault we can't go on.
If he's gonna be a jerk, then we'll just come up with something without him. I mean, we've got Ozpin with us. He usually knows what to do.
What is it?
John!
Yep.
Everything we did was for nothing!
That's not true.
Really? Because it sure does sound like it.
There it
Salem
is.
can't be killed. Then how are we supposed to win this?
Wow. Great plan, everyone.
Look, none of this is great, we know. But we're not the bad guys here.
Are we sure about that?
What?
He's in your head, isn't he? Did you already know about this?
He didn't know any of it!
How much longer can we even trust him?
John!
How do we even know it's really him? What if we've been talking to that liar this whole time?
John!
Yep. Man, Oscar got child abuse like crazy.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know.
I think it would be best if we had some time to ourselves.
Yeah, that's
Maybe we could all use some space.
now in John's way I can kind of understand, especially the Kira
Come on,
situation.
please. Where are you?
You know, I came out here to avoid the yelling.
Sorry. The others went to get food for tonight.
Why not go with them?
I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I tell Jean and his team when we don't even have a plan? The Crow's out drinking, Osmond hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him. And there's always Jin, but we only have one more question we can ask her. I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Oh, thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I would be honored.
Sit back down, for Pete's sake. Let's start with what you do know. Tell me.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors. Or something. And at the Fall of Beacon, I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
Look, if I already knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yelling. It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me. And even he didn't have all the answers. But what he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher. I never attended one of those fancy academies of yours, but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
Huh. You must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness. He found so little, in fact, that it made him cautious. How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless something was actively seeking to destroy them.
Salem.
I tried to keep my powers a secret, but as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance. At the end of the day, those are still your most powerful tools.
What is your semblance?
They sure are.
Reflexes! A silly name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen. Combine that with my training and secret ability to turn Grimm to stone, or blind them, or vaporize them. And that's how you become the Grim Reaper.
So, how do I laser beam monsters with my eyeballs?
You stop thinking like that. I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers. What did those moments have in common?
I was scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional, but more focused than that. Think. What is it you wanted?
I wanted to protect my friends.
Precisely. It is the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction. The creatures of Grimm were made by the god of darkness, but your light comes from his brother.
How do you know that?
I always knew how to use the light, but never why it only worked on the Grimm. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
Shinron.
God of light. His eyes. Okay, where do we start?
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grimm, meaning the only practice you'll get will be a trial by fire. But what you can do is focus on creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
But that can't be right. You said the light only reacts to Grimm, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
Interesting. Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing?
Ruby!
Oh, hey, guys.
What's going on?
It's Oscar. He's missing.
Right. I mean, Oscar, like, literally child abuse. I mean, he got literally haymaker by Crow. Okay. Then I almost feel like a bullying moment to where give me your lunch money, all this and that from John. So, in a way, I can understand, even though it's not his fault, but it feels like it is his fault. But I was waiting for that moment to where, how are they going to react to it? John, though, he went first place on that. I want to talk about that. And as soon, now, here's what I want to throw out right here. Okay. Does Roman have a mother or grandmother? Because why did Caroline did that thing? You remember that time when, Cinder was asking, Roman about this, and he was like, huh? When I see him did that one time, I'm like, okay. But then when I seen her do that, I'm like, deja vu in a way. I cannot believe that Maria, she was about to say something that was not kid friendly at all. Man, I love her character even more because I'm telling you, she has. If I described her as an anime character with the attitude, she has that tough type of attitude to where I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind, and it's not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be mildly decent, mildly, okay. But still, though, when she said, the character part while looking at Blake, it's like, wait, so you have some type of hate towards Pharmacist too? And Weiss, I'm telling you, Weiss has like another like catchphrase to where, and what is that supposed to mean? I've heard that so many times. Like, what do you mean by that? That means we're done here. And just slams the door. Like, that's it. I mean, there's nothing more to say. If you're not going to come along alone, then we're done here. And Crow, I mean, okay, look, man. You should realize that every plan always require a plan B. So if that plan did not work, there's always another plan. Like, we could take I don't know if there's like another aircraft station to where we can get on an airplane. Like, you know how Weiss did? We get on an airplane, sneak in, make our way to Atlas, and, bam, there you go. I don't know. It just seems like the Crow, it feels like every time I do something, bad luck happens. And I get it. I get it that if he had, like, more control over his siblings, I think he'll be a kind of more positive, optimistic kind of guy. But seeing how he has no control over it, like you said, it's like, hey, it's basically another person, all right? It's like, hey, it's like aura around it to where wherever I go, bad luck is right there. But as soon as Nora said, well, if he's not going to help, we can figure it out ourselves. I mean, come on. We've got Oscar right here with us. He always has a plan. Yeah, I was waiting for it. And they now know. One, you kept this from us. You kept this much from us this whole time. Two, they know now Salem can't be killed. Three, how are we not okay with this? Now that we all know the cold hard truth, what makes you think we're fine with this? But John, man, this guy here, man, I swear, I'm telling you, if Morpheus was like, if he was his old body, from Volume 1, if he was there, man, I think John would have attacked him, honestly. You see Crow wanted to sock him. And, yeah, you see that right now. It's like, I can see right now Morpheus just sitting there watching everything that's happened and just, see, this is what happens when you know a secret. And this is what happens when I say that it's better for you not to know because it only causes, anxiety and all this and that. Like I said, man, if you keep secrets from something like this from someone who's risking their lives, it's going to create doubt. And sooner or later, it's going to create severely untrust between you and the people that followed you. So you see that Yang strongly doesn't trust Morpheus. John severely doesn't trust Morpheus. Crow completely lost faith in Morpheus. Completely. I mean, like I said, he's the closest one that has ever been beside him. And you know what? I am curious to know, what does Professor Port, Dr. Oobleck, Ironwood, Goodwitch. Goodwitch. I forgot her name. I haven't seen her in a while. I think that's all I know for teachers. Ty, Raven. Like, do they even know the whole secret? I don't know. But I want to know what their reaction would be if they found out the whole deep, dark web truth about Morpheus and Salem. Raven knows Salem. I'm sure Ty knows Salem, but he never really brought it up to him, though. The ones that has been around him for the longest time. I want to know what their reaction would be once they find out the big, cold, dark, long hidden in the closet secret that Morpheus has kept for so many years. Seeing as how RWBY wants to be, trained by the Grim Reaper herself, that would be nice, because I would love to see RWBY, every time, especially around Cinder, because she's going to be relentless once they meet again. The only time they didn't really fight each other because, John, emotions kind of got to him, and that's when it was just pretty much John versus Cinder. But, folks, we are going to be jumping into the last episode of this, but Oscar is missing, though. I wonder why. I mean, doggone it. That kid has got child abuse. I wonder. So, since Morpheus is locked inside of his head, I wonder, will he respond if, Oscar don't be around him anymore? Like, will he still respond? Will he still say something? I wonder. But anywho, we're jumping into the last episode of this video, folks. So let's sit back, relax, and let's enjoy what I'm going to see next. Oh, look.
I hate being kept in the dark like this.
Yeah, Cinder was a pain, but at least she kept us filled in.
Can I ask you something?
You're gonna.
Why did you come with us? The night Cinder and I found you.
Why are you asking?
Just answer the question.
Just made sense.
It made sense.
All my life, my father trained me to be a killer, an assassin like him. And then moments after I killed him, you two showed up looking for someone with my exact skills. Just felt like it was meant to be.
That's it?
Hey, what's your problem?
I mean, there has to be something you want from this, right?
Like a
Salem's promised us everything. We win this thing for her, we'll be top dogs in her new world. What more do you want?
Cinder was the only family I ever had.
But she didn't care about you like that.
taught me things.
Are you sure?
But without her here, I don't know if what we're doing...
Wake up already. Cinder doesn't care about you.
Yes!
She doesn't care about either of us.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You're in denial. And if you're gonna start having a crisis of identity or some crap, get me out of it.
Somebody hit a nerve.
I'm sorry you didn't have a mommy that loved you, but I had a father who hated me. He never went easy on me. Every day of training was a beating. And when I unlocked my semblance, he stole it with his. This is a crutch. This makes you weak. He told me I could have it back when I was strong. So I got strong. But I never got it back. I've had to work harder than anyone to get where I am. You may not like it here without Cinder, but I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Joker!
Oh yes, the world is mean.
Got him a new tail.
Bad man now, just like the others.
How long have you been standing there?
All you ever learned was pain and violence, and now you're too afraid to leave it. Such a tragedy.
You don't know me.
Hey! Not the one.
I want to tell you both a little secret. Your question is all wrong.
What is it?
What?
What do you want from this? Children, please. If you're not loving what you're doing, then you're in the wrong field.
Exactly.
So what? Are you saying we should just leave?
Oh, no. You can't do that.
Then what did you come here for?
To say farewell. There's been a change in plans. Her Grace must act swiftly if we are to prevail. If General Ironwood comes to his senses and calls upon aid from Vacuo, all may be lost for us. And so the good doctor and I are being sent to Atlas to prepare.
Oh.
Prepare for what?
Tyrion! It's time.
They're going to Atlas.
Do what makes you happy, children. Please. I'm begging you.
Mercury, you had no chance. No chance with that one.
The city's enormous. He could have gone anywhere.
It could be
It's all
anywhere.
my fault. I overreacted.
I still don't really understand what happened. Was it about the mission?
It's kind of hard to talk about.
I know. Top secret. Did he do something wrong?
No, he didn't. We just got some new information, and it's going to be a lot harder than we thought.
I mean, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be important, right?
I think we're all just a bit unsure of what to do next.
You could stay in Mistral, get your licenses at Haven, and come back to Argus. There's a lot of good you can do here. I know your mission is important, but it's not like you're the only ones who can do it. It's not the only mission that needs doing.
It's not that simple.
Yeah, it's not.
I should go pick up Adrian from daycare. I'll let Tara know what's happened, and we'll meet you later. Good luck.
Hey, there's a cafe over there. Why don't we get something to warm up?
I'm okay. You two go on ahead.
You don't want anything?
We'll be right back.
I mean, I could have got me, some bread. You know what I'm saying? Put some butter on the side. Okay, y'all was slick the first time with the music between Maria and RWBY. Now we got another music. And why does it sound so sad?
Like a dream.
Don't do this to me now. Don't.
And everything felt new. Some people fall in love for life. Others never get it right. Love's fickle.
Man. You had to do this to me? Really?
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Why here?
She trained here. Sanctum Academy. Everyone was crushed when she chose Beacon over Haven. No one wanted to see her go, but it was where she wanted to be. I'm just glad she was surrounded by such amazing people.
She should be standing here.
She is. She understood that she had a responsibility to try. I don't think she would regret her choice, because a huntress would understand that there really wasn't a choice to make. And a huntress is what she always wanted to be.
Pyrrha never got the chance to graduate, but she was a huntress.
Yeah.
Thank you.
John?
Okay, gonna do Houdini?
John, why did you...
First time.
I'm sorry. I've been a terrible leader. And a terrible friend, and I...
John, this has to stop.
We heard what you said to Cinder at Haven. You're not being fair to yourself. We love you, just like we loved Pyrrha. We're teammates. Family.
We don't want to lose you two.
I think she knew she wasn't going to win. That she might not come out alive. But she also knew she was the only one that could try.
So she did.
That's what a hero does.
Too.
Yeah, we should.
Pyrrha may not be by our side anymore, but we can fight like she is.
And in a way, she will be.
We should check back in at the house. Come on.
So I'm guessing that was like her mother or grandma? I don't know. I don't know, but that's nice though.
I've never seen him this bad.
Oh wow.
Come on, let's get him up.
He wasted.
Why am I on the stairs?
Probably because no one's home, Uncle Crow. We've been out looking for Oscar.
Oscar?
I'm sure this looks great to the neighbors.
No luck?
No. You?
Don't worry. We aren't going to Atlas without him.
We?
Yep.
Sorry we won't be staying.
No, you're not.
How about we get out of the cold?
Oh, I was wondering when you'd get back.
Wait, how long have you been there?
Oscar!
Got new drip?
You had us worried sick. Are you okay?
What are you wearing?
Is something cooking?
Oh, yeah, I thought maybe you guys would appreciate a hot meal after spending all day looking for me, apparently.
It's my fault we were all out there in the first place. Oscar, I am so sorry for earlier. I was way out of line, and what I said...
No, it's okay. These past few days, I've been scared of the same things you were. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be me, but I did some thinking, and I do know that I want to do everything I can to help with whatever time I have left.
Good. This team isn't the same without you, Oscar.
The casserole!
We're on it, Chef.
Combat gear looks good. Where are you going now?
I don't want to get in the way of your celebration.
You've been gone all day. Just sit with us.
Look, RWBY, I'm glad you kids worked out, whatever all that was. But the fact is, we're not a single step closer to Atlas.
Actually, I think I have an idea. But it's sort of a no going back kind of idea.
Well, let's hear it.
With Cordo on watch, only Atlas airships have the clearance to leave for Solitas. So, we steal an Atlas airship.
Really?
That's not just breaking the law. That's definitely worse.
How would we even get onto the airfield?
That part I haven't quite figured out yet. But I was...
Okay, stop. Just stop. Look, if this thing goes south, it's not something we can just fight our way out of. This is the Atlas military we're talking about. For your sake, just drop this.
I mean, at least he tried coming up with an idea.
I want to hear him out.
RWBY.
I want to hear him out. I know you're trying to protect us, that you're afraid we can't do it, but right now, I don't really care what you think. Just because you don't have an idea doesn't mean we're out of options. Oz hasn't been here to tell us what to do, but we still managed to get this far anyway. We've been in bad situations before, and we didn't need an adult to come save us or tell us what to do. We just did it our way. And I say we do it our way.
There you go. Inspiration music in the background.
And if you think you can keep up with us kids, we'd be happy to have you.
Looks like you didn't give her enough credit either.
Gotta learn to believe, man. This girl is developing every volume. Oh, man. I held that back as strong as I could.
Once, like a dream, you lose.
There's so much to talk about just from this episode alone. So much.
And everything felt new.
That is it for this episode of RWBY. So now, man, I'm telling you, I had to hold that in a lot. You have no idea how strong I had to hold that part in. I mean, you playing sad music in the background, thinking, do you see something? What is it? Like, you're not saying that. You have a shocked look on your face, but you're going to... Why is it that they trying to bring back that moment that happened back then? Why are you trying to do that? It's already enough we're trying to figure out a way to go to Atlas, okay? But no, you want to bring back that lemon, that pours in your eyes level of hurtness back again. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I better not see no other moments like that again. Like, for real. Because y'all are going way out of line right now. We already had enough of that from Volume 3. And you're going to show a little bit of a sugar pepper on that on Volume 4. And now we're seeing that again? Really? Alright. But going back to where on the, Salem Goon side, Emerald wants to know, why are you here? What kind of job question is that? Why am I here? What's my goal? Well, obviously, Cinder was a pain, but like you said, she did fill us in. Even though Salem is not really filling us in until the time comes, but hey, I was someone literally stronger than Salem. I mean, literally stronger than Cinder. I'm with someone literally, like, you thought Cinder was like top dog. Salem is the alpha male, okay? She, like, you see all the other dogs here? Salem is like Cujo, okay? Cujo. You can't beat that one in a one-on-one fight if you're a dog. You can't beat that one. But still, oh, man. You know what? No. Hazel is like Cujo. Salem is freaking Cerberus. Alright? That's the best way to describe her. She is Cerberus level, okay, when it comes to dog. Top dog. But, anywho, why is Emerald still thinking that Cinder loves her? She cares about you. No, she don't. Mercury is dead point on it. He knows that she doesn't love you. She doesn't care about any of us. Okay? Like, literally, you are so far in the denial pool that you can't seem to understand that first time I seen, Cinder, and, you was happy to see her, you was about to give her a hug, she walked right past you like you was a ghost. Like, come on now. You are embarrassing yourself in more ways than one. That someone has to tell you that you are in denial. And literally, oh, I'm so sorry you didn't have a mommy to love you back. Okay? Even Mercury, he mentally more mature than Emerald to where, look, you didn't have a mom that loved you, but I had a dad who despised me. Alright? Every day training was like getting beat down. Okay? Literally, like, he did not want me to use my semblance because it was weak. Like, okay, look. Because I get it, because, most people use their semblance a lot. But, in a way, okay, you train him to fight martial arts and all this and that, but, dang. I'm curious to see Mercury's backstory. Like I said, if I see everyone's backstory, I would want to know who had the worst backstory and the best backstory as a child. But seriously though, Emerald got literally provoked. Her nerves got hit. But that's when Tyrion showed up with his new upgraded tail. And it's funny that Mercury tried to pick a fight with Tyrion. No, my guy. You may be good in the fight, but I don't think you're ready for the big league. Okay, I don't think you're ready for that one. Alright? Crow was like head to head with Tyrion, okay? What makes you think you can beat Tyrion, let alone hit him? It was 3-4 years, one last time I remember, and they couldn't even touch him. So what makes you think you can do something, my guy? But what Tyrion said was the most biggest facts of life. Do what you love to do. Do what you like to do that's best for you. If you're good at something, go for it. And you see what he mean by, you know, do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you love to do. Oh, you want to leave? Girl, quit playing. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's like, once you join, you're in. There is no going out. There is no backing off from it. No. Once you're in, you're in. And when he said that, do what you want to do. Do what you love to do. And when he said, I'm begging you, that's basically saying, leave. I want you to. That's basically what he's saying. I want you to try and turn your back on Satan. I want you to. Like, he's begging you to do something stupid because he is ready for the fight that he's going to enjoy winning. So, Gigawatts and the Joker, they are on their way to Atlas. That is not good. You got someone who got the brains, and you got someone who is literally demonically bronze. All right, not Hazel. No, he's bronze, but the Joker, Tyrion, he is like, you got the brains and the psychoticness. Okay, that is not a good combination. Usually, brains and bronze is not a good combination, but you got someone who's smart, and you got someone who's psychotic on the side. That is a terrible combination. But seeing as how, you know, John, okay, look, you say you have not been a good leader. Well, look, not everyone is perfect, okay? Everyone makes mistakes. That's what being a human is called. You're not perfect at everything. You don't know everything. The only thing that makes you a better person is that you learn from your mistake and not let that happen again. So, only thing I'm saying is, it takes a while. It takes a while to develop to a better character like RWBY. Okay? She let Crow know, look, we've dealt with some impossible odds without adults' help. Just because you see us as children does not mean that we can't fight for ourselves or think for ourselves. You see John, he's coming up with a plan. We're going to steal an airship. We're literally going to do a Saints Row to where we're going to steal it. We can't go on there? Well, guess what? We're going to steal one and make our way to Atlas. If you're not going to help us, we're going to help ourselves. It's as simple as that. A or B. Help us or we help ourselves. Simple as that. I mean, you would think that, look, if I'm Crow and RWBY, I'll be asking RWBY, well, since my plan did not work, do you have an idea? I mean, I'm sure you do because, you know, I'll say give it a good hour, you know, sit and think and everything of a plan and, you know, let me know. And, hey, I'll let you know if it's a good idea or bad idea because now, when John mentioned that idea, he did let him know it's a bad idea because we already got problems. Hello, Salem, the Grim Queen. We already got that problem. That's way more than enough on our plate. Now you're saying we're trying to pick a fight with the Atlas military. And you do know, if we pick a fight with Atlas military, sooner or later we're going to have to deal with friggin' Ironwood. And we already know that is not a great idea. We need the military's help, not literally start a fight with them just because we stole a piece of their aircraft. We don't need that. I'll be like, look, I'll be like, look, we cannot steal an aircraft. Now, maybe, if we did do that, we would have to literally be discreet about it to where we should not be seen. We need to like literally like do this like at nighttime, but it's kind of hard to do that because we all know if we infiltrated, we stole the aircraft, it's gonna make noise, someone's gonna know, and boom. But at least Joe came up with an idea. At least he's trying. But seeing as how they was looking for, Oscar, he was in the house the whole time making dinner. I almost don't want to talk about this, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Did we really have to see another pyramid? Like, why are you slapping us in the face with this? All right? Why are you doing this? All right? We already know she's gone. All right? We get it. But you have to really like throw that in there. Just we're already going through a time right now to where we're trying to figure out how they're going to get Atlas, how we're trying to figure out how we're going to find Oscar. Like, it's just like you're making so many sad moments right now in this volume. It's like we are not only getting sad moments over here, but now we got somewhat sad moments over there on the evil side with Emerald and everything, wishing Cinder was a better mom material. But clearly, it's like for some reason, I think Emerald does know that Cinder doesn't care not one crap about her, but it's like she's trying to find a way to where, no, she does. She does, even though she ignores me and everything, even though she, treats me like an outcast or whatnot, treats me like a minion or, an insignificant cockroach, I still love her. I think she still loves me. Way to embarrass yourself, Emerald. Way to do that. Way to try to eat a food that tastes good, but it tastes like shit, though. Way to make it seem like it's still going to work. I can still do this. I can handle it. Anyway, going back to the sad story of I was wondering who's that person? Was that Pyrrha's mother? Grandmother? Like, was she a spirit? Because there's no way I'm gonna look at my team and then I'm gonna look back and you disappear. And you see the flowers right there. There's no way you go disappear that quick. You're in the open like field right now. It's like a park in a way. There's no way you're gonna disappear. So I kind of want to say this, but I think it might sound wrong, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Why I get the feeling that's like pure in a way, like like a spirit or something. Like I don't know, like another pure from another world. I don't know, but I'm still saying that might be her mother, her grandmother. I don't know, but still though. So she went to a whole new school, whole new academy before she went to Beacon Academy. You know what? I always wonder. Let's say, for example, hear me out. Let's say she never went to Beacon Academy, right? So, let's say they was on their way, right? I mean, still following the story, Salem, got to make it with the Atlas and all that. Let's say, for example, those two meet up, right? And we see that she's a fighter and everything. She probably protecting the city. I mean, I can see why. She literally a Wonder Woman in the city to where she can take down a Hortogram, no problem. She can take down bandits, no problem. It's like she can take down everyone that comes towards her except if they're a maiden or a sailor. That is it. Other than that, I think she can take down anyone else besides those two. But how do you think the story would have played out if she never went to Beacon Academy and they was their way there, right? And they somehow met. Like, of course, they don't know. They do not know Pure at all, but they somehow, let's say they spend the whole day talking and all that, and let's say they somehow bring her along, like, you seem like good people. You see Oscar came along, but the only reason why, because of Morpheus, but how do you think if Pyrrha came along? Like, what if they met Pyrrha right there in the city, and she decided to go with them. I think that would have been a good story because, to me, I think that would have been a good story because we got ourselves an additional fighter from an academy that graduated. She is a all-time pro huntress, and she's tagging with Ruby and the gang to help fight. Like, you seem like a really good person. I want to help y'all out, and hey, let me join along. Let me join the group. That's how I think the story would have been. That's like my theory right there, to where if she never been to Beacon Academy. But they say that, it's be there to become the best of the best. So, hey, it is what it is, right? But Ruby stood up to Crow. She let him know, I don't care what you think. I want to hear him out. At least he's coming up with a plan. I'm letting you know I am not going to be a little kid forever. So if you think you can keep up with us kids, we'd love to have you along, old man. All right? And even Maria said, you're not giving her that much credit, aren't you? I mean, you, of all people, should give her the most credit because you're literally family material. You're literally uncle. Come on now. Like, I get you're trying to protect them. Understandable. Especially against someone that doesn't die. I get it. I mean, you wouldn't really be called family if you did not care about the person that you're cool with. You wouldn't be called family material. You wouldn't even be called friend material, even if it was for that too. But I get he cares real deeply about the group, to where trying to keep y'all safe. I'm trying to go the safest route as I possibly can, so that way we can make our way there. But they dealt with dangerous situations, literally dangerous situations, okay? So you got to give them credit. They've been through the worst right now. I mean, it's only going to get worse, but they just taste test what worse is going to feel. They just taste test it. They need to eat the whole cake to realize this was just terrible. Terrible. So I think that, Crow, you need a little bit more faith in them, my guy. Especially Ruby. She is developing so much. It's like every volume she is developing, to where not only I'm a leader, but I'm the main character. So you need to understand, I am going to do this. Okay? I am going to do this. I am going to be the one that is going to help my team get to Atlas. Even if you're with us or not. You see Morpheus, he's not with us. But did that stop us? No. When he wasn't with us that time, when we was in that Brunswick farm, we dealt with that ourselves. Right now, we are in August. We're making our way to Atlas. He still ain't here, and yet we are still trying to figure out how to get to Atlas ourselves. It would be nice if you helped. You see, Maria, she's tagging along with us. I mean, she could be literally just staying in August right now, living her life, but no, she is tagging along with us. Literally. Because usually when you save someone, they be gone. Like, soon they go to like the next city, okay, thanks guys, see you later, take care of yourselves, something like that. But no, she's tagging along with them. You literally got a retired legendary huntress on your team. Crow is a veteran huntsman on the team. Okay? You got literally 2 adults right now. You got one that's wise, and you got one that can fight. Okay? So, with the group y'all have right now, it's basically come on now. I think that, let's say Team Sun should be with the group. Team Caffeine should be with the group. You know what I mean? Like all the characters that we've seen and we know and love should be together. Let's talk on how we can take down Salem, make our way to Atlas, find the relics, so that way we can summon the gods, and hopefully they can help us get rid of this infinite health witch once and for all, and we can have a happy ending. Simple as that. which is not really that simple because they got 1 out of the 4. So now they need to get the next relic. And I think with the help of General Ironwood, I think that would be very, very helpful because having a general on your side too, I mean, you got an army of straight pro to legendary fighters right now, and that would be very, very great to destroy Salem and her goons of Infinite Grim and her strong lieutenants left and right. I think that would be very, very helpful to have General Ironwood on the side. So I'm looking forward to this. So next week, I'm letting y'all know that this is going to be the finale of RWBY Volume 6. And like I said, if within a month, right, if there's 4 Sundays, just know it's going to be that season right there. But if there's a 5th Sunday, just know it's not going to be a RWBY episode coming out, okay, until the next month. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep it to where month, not month, boom, next episode. Not, okay, halfway, and boom, next season right there. No, I'm not doing that. So that's to just let y'all know. Next week is going to be the finale of this. And if there's like another Sunday coming out, I don't even know what month this is. But still though, it doesn't matter. If there's like 5 Sundays in a month, you will know that that last Sunday will not be an episode coming out. It's basically, hey, just take a break a little bit. We're moving on to the next season next month. So every month, if you're new to this and you're just not hearing this, every month is going to be just a season, another month, a season. Not a month, then 1 episode from the next month, season. No, it's not going to be that. But like I said, next week is the finale. I'm looking forward to it. And seeing as how there's only 13 episodes in this volume, I'm going to end this off with a big bang of a bigger movie segment of RWBY finale. That's right. That's right. So, folks, hope y'all enjoyed this episode of RWBY. Stay tuned for next week's finale of RWBY. That's when I'm really going to tell you to grab some food, because that's going to be a movie. But anywho, y'all know what gets my attention down below. Bam! Those 4 big caps and everything. If you're new and you want to stay tuned to more RWBY coming your way, I would say every Sunday, but since, doing maybe a little skip every now and then, tap that button down below. I'll continue to give you a show, especially when, RWBY Volume 9 comes out. And like I said, I really hope I make it to where if I finish Volume 8, but if Volume 9 comes out early or something, maybe late, I don't know. But still, I'm still going to try to watch it to where I am caught up completely with RWBY. So, and also, folks, for other shows like Camp and Genlock and Red vs. Blue, just know, now Red vs. Blue, like I said, I'm going to be doing that here. But Genlock, Camp, and all other Rooster Teeth shows, they're going to be on my show and movie channel. So, for those of y'all that are new that have not heard me say this before, I am making a show and movie only channel. I am making a games only channel. And as you can see right now, I have a reaction. So all reactions are going to be here. Shows and movies are going to be over there. And games are going to be over there. So that let you know that this is going to be games only, shows and movies only, and reactions only. Hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all stay safe. And yes, you already know. Peace out, yo.